Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to the Dow Academy Online Learning. We look forward to seeing you all back in class. But for now, stay home, stay safe. And remember to always wash your hands with soap for at least 20 seconds. Let's begin.
Hello, Form 5s. Today we are going to look at the Berlin blockade. Some of you said we needed to go over it again. Okay, for you to understand the Berlin blockade, you have to remember that after the Second World War, Germany was divided into 4 zones. The first zone was for the Soviets, then there was the British zone, then there was the French zone, then lastly the United States zone. Now, the capitalist powers started to develop their part of Germany. And remember, after the Second World War, not only Germany was divided into 4, but its capital city, Berlin, was also divided into 4, with the Soviet zone, American zone, French zone, and the British zone there. So the disadvantage for the Western powers was that Berlin was found right in the heart of the Soviet zone. So for them to reach their part of Berlin, they had to pass through Soviet territory. So now, when the British, the Americans, and the French introduced the same currency, and when they joined their 3 zones into one to form Trizonia, the Soviet Union did not like that. Stalin then decided to block the entrance into the Soviet zone, making it difficult for the British, French, and Americans to access their parts of Berlin, which belonged to them. If they were to attack the soldiers along the border or to try and force their way through into the Soviet zone, that was going to be regarded as an act of war. So instead, they decided to fly commodities into their zones so that they could not have any problems with the soldiers on the borders. And as you can see from the key, these are the main airports controlled by the Western Allies. So there was an airport in the US zone and 2 in the British zone. Then in Berlin, on their parts also, on the western part of Berlin, they also had other airports. So it was a matter of flying food, medicine, weapons, clothes, everything that the people in their zone required. And the flying over of the goods into their part of Berlin was known as the Berlin airlift. I hope that helped.